Hi everyone. In today's video, we are going to be talking about default dictionary, which is a subclass of built-in dictionary. Before we get into the topic, let's look at a situation. I want to create a dictionary that gives me the count of all the different letters in the word, right? The word I have, the elephant. There are multiple characters which are repeated like THE, right? And I don't have the time to count them all by hand. Let's first see that how we can count repeated character using a standard dictionary. Okay, I have a letter dictionary, that is blank dictionary. I will apply a for loop for I L in. Okay, we will check if L not in letters, then we will create an item 1, else we will increment the repeated count. This is very simple. Now if you print the letter dictionary, you will see all the characters as a key and their occurrence, right? T is repeated twice, H is repeated twice, and E is repeated thrice. All rest characters are just once. So we are iterating through the string. Okay, each iteration we are checking if the letter currently had an entry into our letter dictionary or not. If letter is present, it adds 1 to the current value. If letter is not present, then it creates the entry and sets the initial value to 1. The example is pretty easy, but you can see the code complexity with if condition. Let's see how we can do it better. Now we use default dictionary. Okay, let me take default dictionary 1. I'll be using default dictionary. I'll take integer. We have imported a collection module and taken default dictionary. First we will print it. Then we are going to apply the same for loop L and the S1. That is our string. We will say dd1 and then L plus equals to 1. This is the only thing we have to do. Okay, then we will print dictionary 1. In the program, you will get the same output. You see, here the conditional statements are gone. The code should be a little easier to read. One more benefit I want to show you is raising the key error exception. Right? Let me remove the code. I have simple code snippet. I have a standard dictionary with me. Alright, let me print it first. Okay, we have simple key value pairs name John age 32. If we want to access the value of any key from this dictionary, we will just simply say name. It will give you the value John. What if we give the wrong value? I put email, right? What happens? So it will give you the key error message. Email is not there. So we can overcome this error by using another dictionary of Python which is like a container known as default dictionary. Let's see now default dictionary in more details. The default dictionary is a dictionary of Python which is like a container present inside the collection module. It is a subclass of the dictionary class which is used to returning the dictionary like object. Default dictionary adds one writable instance variable and one method in addition to the standard dictionary operation. Let's see first the parameter of default dictionary. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a one function that is default value. What this function will do, it will return a message key is not present. Now what I will do, I will use this function into my default dictionary as a parameter. Alright, dictionary 1 default dictionary, and I'll pass this function into default dictionary as a parameter. And then I will add item into this dictionary. Apple, orange, I'll say mango. Okay, let's print this default dictionary object, what it returns. If you run this, so it will give you a return that is 1 as a key, 2 as a key, 3 as a key, and you will get value against the key. Now, here the point is to use this default function if you are trying to access any key which is not presented in this dictionary. then you will get this value. If I print simply dictionary 1 and I want to access key 1, it will give you the result apple. But as soon as I try to access any key which is not present in the dictionary, then I will get a simple message. In the program, you will see key is not present. Okay, this default factory equals to none, which means we have not defined any default value to the key. Let's try other key 3. 3 is accessible. You will see its value. Okay, any key which is not exist, you will get key not present. Here we have passed the function. You can also use a lambda keyword and you can return this message key not present. This is the same thing. In the program, you will get the same output. Here we have set a lambda function as a argument. That is a default factory function. Second thing which writable instance of this default dictionary gives us is missing function. The missing function takes default factory as an argument, and if argument is set to none, a key error will raise, otherwise it will provide a default value for the given key, and this value is inserted into the dictionary for the key and return. Let me remove these lines, and here we want to use missing function, right? I want to get 5, so it will return me key not present, right? Okay, if you want to get 1, right? So this will also return the same value, key not present. Okay, key not present. But as soon as we remove this lambda function from default dictionary, then you will get again the same error because missing is not going to work. Missing function only works when we have defined a lambda function. We can even remove this function. Okay, now let's see using list as default factory. Let me remove the code. I'm going to define a dictionary 1 default dictionary with list. I have a simple list. I have repeated item in this list, but I want to apply a loop, and then we will append items into this default dictionary, right? I. Okay, we will print the dictionary 1. In the program, you will see that we have key as 1 where we have 1 and 1, which means 1 is repeated twice. We have key as 2, we have 2 only once. We have key as a 3, 3 is repeated twice. So value against the key would be type of list. This is what it means. If I add one more 1 here, then here we will have 3 ones. I have another case of tuple, right? We have this tuple. This is a list of tuple. As item, we have yellow and its value is 1. Another item, we have blue, its value is 2. Another item, we have yellow that is repeated. Okay, what we want to create a default dictionary with type of list. And default dictionary, that is list. Here we want to apply a for and as. Okay, in our dictionary, we will add an item that would be v. V means it would be a value. Okay, now we print the dictionary 1. You will see, so yellow has items 1 and 3. So 1 and 3 is now added as a value for this key. Okay, blue has 2 and 4, then 2 and 4. Red has only 1. If you want to get the value of any key from this default dictionary, then you will get only this list against yellow, 1 and 3. You see, 1 and 3 we have printed. You want to get all the items from this default dictionary. Items get all the values. You see, if you want to apply a sorted, you can sort it this dictionary as well with items. Okay, run the program. So your data will be sorted. Your dictionary items will be sorted. Blue, red, yellow. Let's see using int as default factory. And I am using a dictionary 1 default dictionary that is with int. I'm creating few integer items. Okay, 4 I'm applying and the same thing I'm doing as you were doing with list. Okay, it will give me the number of count with each key. You will see that all keys, distinct key will have their number of count. We have 3, it has 2. So in this tutorial, we have discussed default dictionary in Python and how we can perform different operation on default dictionary by using default factory parameter. That brings us to the end of the today's video. We hope you found it informative and engaging. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more exciting content on all things tech related. Thanks for watching and we will see you in the next video.